Today I wanted to make a video about how to beat depression and mental illness and yeah, all these kind of things that can be really hard to deal with in life. Because I want to tell you a story. A couple of times I had a psychosis, and then yeah, people will even tell you I'm schizophrenic or something like this. And yeah, it's a lot of negative things that happened in my life in the past. I would say 7 years or something. And the most difficult process was actually when it was all behind. So I was a completely normal person, but still people forced me to take, yeah, not really forced, but yeah, kind of said you you kind of had to take medication. So yeah, this medication also really fucked up my mood, and I was depressed the whole time. I didn't want to be alive anymore. Every day I was just thinking about killing myself, and yeah, it can be it can be very hard, especially if I think about it now. I'm like, oh, my life is so awesome. Why would anybody, especially in a country like this? I live in a developed country. I have all the love in the world from my family and from my girlfriend and from my kids. Why would I ever get thoughts like this? That's how I think now. But yeah, medication and also past traumas and experience really can fuck up your mind and your brain. So I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about. So I think first of all, like, don't believe in doctors, psychiatrists, all these kind of people that tell you that you have chronic something like a chronic disease, or you have to take this kind of medication and that type of medication, and like, do your best, like whatever sickness you have, like, do your best to try to get it without medication. That's that, at least that's my advice. So actually, me and my mom, we were always at some point we were just fighting about with these people to yeah, reduce the medication every time and finally get rid of the medication. And yeah, and that really helped. Like, I'm back to normal now, and I'm really glad for that. And yeah, I had the same thing about it's yeah, more than 10 years back, where doctors were telling me I had Crohn's disease, and also had to take medication all my life. And after a while, I just did my own research. I changed my diet a little bit during that time. Like, I ate like a zero carbs diet for a while, and then just returned to a normal diet. And also, I think, like, maybe there maybe there's like certain foods that for example, back then I wasn't really thinking about eating healthy always. So sometimes I eat sugary things and things like that. So I know that if you fuck up your body in some way, it can have a negative impact on your body, and maybe then your body needs time to heal. You know. So I think that's the first thing to beat like this. These things is always to think like, okay, my body can heal. You know, you have to believe it will get better and your body can heal. And there will be a point, like, don't believe, at least for myself, I won't believe any doctor telling me I need a medication for the rest of my life. I don't believe in this bullshit, guys. I just think that maybe you need a medicine for a certain time, but after a while, this medication also won't do much, and your body will heal by itself, guys. That's how I believe, and I strongly believe that. So and until now, it also always worked out. So whatever disease I had in my life, I always turned out fine and without needing any medicine anymore. So I think for most of people it can be like that, guys. So maybe you have a totally different situation and you can't be without medicine. I don't know, guys. But yeah, if you really feel like your life sucks because of that, there's a way, guys. Your body can heal. I believe this fully. So yeah. But even after that, like when I've off the medication, I still feel like yeah, my depression got better, but I still felt a lot of days like, oh man, I don't want to be alive anymore. Life sucks. I don't want to be alive anymore. So yeah, I think this kind of moderate depression. Sometimes I also had that without feeling sick, like especially in the winter times, and the weather just sucks, and there are things in your life not going so well. You know, I think maybe a lot of people have this moderate depression that their mind is telling them, "Oh my God, I don't want to be alive anymore. I wish I was, I wish I was dead." But yeah, of course, for the people, of course. There are people that love them and their life isn't so bad. So I think that's the first thing to beat depression is realize it's not so bad, and realize there's people that love you, and realize there are so many beautiful things in this life which you can experience. And even if you if you don't feel like that, because I think back then when I was depressed, I also felt like that. Like there's nothing in life I can enjoy anymore. No, there's like this silly, strange thoughts when you're depressed, but yeah, things eventually will get better, guys. So if you're a guy, you're someone, or you know someone who is in deep depression, keep telling them things will get better, guys, because eventually they will. At least for me. And yeah, some tips that I can say also worked very well for me was doing fitness. Like if you're depressed, it's usually because you don't have a lot of energy, yeah, or you are sick. But suppose you are healthy and you're just yeah, you might be healthy, but you're low on energy. It's I think it's still a sign that you're not as healthy as you can be, guys. So I think yeah, fitness helps a lot. Also, sometimes it's maybe you're missing vitamins. It can also be. So what I take is just a multivitamin and vitamin D. And yeah. So now I also take pre-workout when I go to fitness. I think it really helps a bit, guys. I don't know why. I also don't know if it's perfectly healthy for you, but I think so. For me, it feels good. So yeah, guys, and maybe also I also started to drink only water. So I always have my water bottle. I used to drink a lot of cola, guys, but ever since I started to improve myself a lot, I drink only water mostly. So. I think that maybe it also helped. I don't know, guys. But what helped for me also a lot is doing yoga. I do yoga now every day, and I feel like it's something that everybody should do, guys. I feel like yeah, because you just feel a little bit more flexible in your body, and I feel like it's even more important than having muscles or things like that. I feel like feeling flexible in your body is more important because it reduces the tension of your body, and then you don't have as much pain when you're doing exercises. So the way you feel in your body is the most important, I feel. And what also really helps is just making music, really making music. So. Yeah, I think if you don't have instruments, singing also is a good thing, I think. But yeah, playing a music instrument, really, it sounds silly and it also feels like sometimes you're practicing music and you know it's not going so well, and you want to just play video games again. I think it's also okay. Like, don't judge yourself too hard on being this stoic man who does everything in his life perfect. Like, I think a lot of people are like this now. They're just like, oh my god, they see so many things. They're just like so stoic. They want to do everything perfect. But of course, like everybody have their little bad habits. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think I mean, but bad habits. I mean, like just watch entertainment things or things like that. Like waste your time. I feel like it's in this day and age, it's quite hard to be like so super inefficient. Yeah, I'm just working on my fitness or working on my business. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people on YouTube that talk like that, and I think first of all, I don't really believe they are doing that the whole day, because yeah, maybe they work like an hour or two on their website and on their YouTube channel, and then they're also just yeah, watching other videos or things like that. I don't know what they're doing with their lives, but yeah, guys. But I think video games in the beginning also helped me a bit to get out of my depression, because I remember the first months when I was really depressed, I was just only laying in bed doing nothing. And yeah, I think maybe that's also not so wise to do. But I think if you have a depression that severe, it may be also a necessary period where you just have to go through, because yeah, like sometimes if the world really gets too tough for yourself, you gotta just accept the help of others, and sometimes you cannot beat the world alone. You also try. Yeah, no man is really an island. You can be like the toughest Navy SEAL in the world, but there will still be moments in your life where you have to accept the help of others. It's just the world just works like that, guys. Yeah, it's just yeah, guys. So yeah, I feel like if you guys or girls suffer with depression, I was also watching. I felt a bit sad. I was watching this girl's channel, and she said she has a lifelong depression. And then I was like thinking back about the time that I have depression, and if you have that lifelong, I think that will just totally suck. But I think there are also ways that she can help herself, guys. I always think like lifelong diseases and lifelong mental stuff and lifelong. I don't think it's really that. I think there's really a way. When there's a will, there's a way, guys. I think I believe in that. When there's a will, there's a way. If you want to beat it, you want to beat it. And sometimes you also think like, because when I was depressed, also every day, I still think a lot every day that I'm a loser and I cannot do things so well, because yeah, there's always people that can do things better, and I kind of always compare myself to them instead of compare myself to people who cannot do it as well as me. So yeah, you just have to. What I heard someone on YouTube saying today is like, believe in yourself beyond reason. And there's also like, even if your level is not so good now, or what you want is far from what you can do now, something like that. Believe that there's a way. It doesn't matter how old you are. Believe there's ways that you can reach a level that you become so proud of, and everybody around will become so proud of that. Well, yeah, just believe in the possibility, guys, of yourself. And if you believe in that, then I think. Yeah, soon your depression will go away, and you just focus on your mission. And yeah, that's just what I want to tell you guys. So how to beat depression? Focus on your mission, guys. Peace.